What up, everybody? It's your boy Avil did it back with another one. However you got here, whether you already subscribed to the channel, whether I popped up on your news feed, whether somebody told you about me and checking me out for the first time. However you got here, it was meant for you to be here, so I appreciate it. Before I get started, if you can hit that like button and hit that subscribe button for the content. You did it? Cool. Shouts out to everybody who keep hitting that like button, that subscribe button, sharing the content. I truly appreciate it. So, to y'all, I like to say thank you. Thank you very much. I truly appreciate it. All right, who we got up? We got that boy Famous Richard up right now. What? Yeah. So, for y'all who haven't heard of Famous Richard is a young man who came from out of Chicago, who made his way to New York and wound up going viral, doing all kind of crazy stuff on the streets of New York, from asking officers where's their blick, to interviewing the Jews, to doing all kind of stuff. And it seems like he got caught up in a situation that might land him up to 15 years in prison. What? Yeah. So let me read you guys the article, and then I'll give you my opinion, okay? So it says here, Famous Richard thrown in jail after dancing with gun on social media. What? I say it all the time. Well, I don't have to say it. We see it all the time where people are online still to this day knowing that the authorities, their best tool is the internet, where people tell on themselves all day. And this seems to be another case of someone telling on themselves and not realizing that, yeah, the boys are watching. Okay? So the story goes, it says the viral rapper was arrested for allegedly flashing a blick, on 4th of July altercation, further entangling the polarizing rapper's turbulent life in legal troubles. It says Famous Richard traded viral fame for federal detention earlier this week after he was busted for possession of a firearm as a convicted felon. What? I mean, when you're a felon and you're famous like Richard, and you feel like, you know, you might need to carry you something, that means it's time to just go ahead and get you some professional security. I'm quite sure he can afford it. He has hundreds of thousands of subscribers. He's putting his little music out. So I know he could afford to, whenever he's doing his content, to afford security. So you don't even have to worry about it, especially when you in states that are very harsh on blick laws. You see what I'm saying? It says the charges stem from the charges stem from a heated 4th of July altercation outside of a Bayonne, New Jersey gas station that escalated into threats involving a blick, prosecutors said. Okay, so apparently he got into it with some people at a gas station. So instead of just leaving it there, you know, he pulled one of them moves like Ice Cube did on Bad Boys when they was on Crenshaw and his homie was getting into it, and he raised his shirt up like, "We got a problem? We got a problem?" Y'all remember that? So it says law enforcement alleges Famous Richard brandished a blick with an extended magazine during an argument at the gas station, threatening to open fire, an act that would later make an encore appearance on his social media. What? Wow. It says in one deleted video, prosecutors contend Famous Richard danced with the same firearm days after the incident. So that's not being smart. he's showing his age. He's only 25 now, but he should know because he comes from that era of drill music in Chicago that anything you do now, 9 times out of 10, the law is watching, especially when you use somebody who has a little name and he plays around with police all the time in whatever state he in. So of course they watching him. It says authorities followed up on July 12th with a judicial approved search of his home and vehicle, which unearthed a loaded Beretta M9 semi-automatic Blick with its serial number removed and an extended clip containing 24 bullets, according to court documents.
What?
Wow. So he's a felon, not only with a firearm, but the firearms he has are illegal too. I mean, come on now. Famous Richard. Bro, you was doing too good. You was having it good. And instead of getting security, you rather get, I mean, you didn't even get a real, you had to get something with the serial numbers? Bro, they gonna get you. And you a felon, and they don't like you. And they sure did mention them bullets, because I know sometimes they give you time per bullet. You see what I'm saying? It says the 25-year-old aspiring drill rapper who amassed more than 360,000 subscribers on YouTube. He has 443,000 Instagram followers, and it doesn't show how many he have on Facebook. It says appeared before U.S. Magistrate Judge Andrea M. Espinosa in New York federal court, where he was ordered detained.
What?
So that means they ain't even offering him no bail, and they don't have a reason to. I mean, he's a felon. They have all the evidence they need. What I think is going to happen is he going to wind up pleading because they want to give him 15 years. It says the count against him carry a firearm as a felon could mean up to 15 years in prison and a fine of $250,000 if convicted.
What?
Famous Richard's arrest marks the latest in a growing list of confrontations with law enforcement. The Bayonne native, who initially gained traction in rap circles for his song "On the Run," has faced 12 prior arrests, including 3 tied to allegations of illegal gun possession.
What?
So he's been caught at least 3 times with an illegal gun. I mean, that should tell him, look, I need to hire some real professionals that always have their blick. But I bet you if you ask him, he has the same story that all these other little youngsters have. Yeah, I can hire security, but I don't know if they're going to use it or not. I know if I have it, but it's like, you can't have it. You're a felon. You can't. So you have to think of an alternative so that way you can stay on the streets. It says, while his lyrics and online antics paint a picture of a rebellion, they've repeatedly landed him in situations where fantasy clashes with federal law. And Famous Richard is no stranger to controversy. Before his arrest, Famous Richard's moody vlogs and swagger-filled posts often straddle the line between performance art and provocation, even filming confrontations with New York police and uploading to TikTok. So that's one of the things that really got him famous, where he was like, where he used to, y'all know, ask police, where your blick at? And all of that. So he was already hot. And he knows the police, wherever he go, they look for a reason to arrest him. So why not just hire security? I just don't understand why these guys act like the most simplest thing is something so complicated, you know? And then you don't even, okay, you carrying your own weapon. You don't even get a weapon that's at least halfway decent with like real serial numbers on it or nothing. You getting somebody that backdoor, oh, I'm gonna shave the numbers off and all of this. Now you're sitting in prison. My prediction, he's gonna do at least 5 years. I think he'll take a plea deal. They'll probably offer him anywhere to 5 to 7 years. So he's 25 now. He better take whatever they give him because he don't want to do that 15. If he go to trial and lose, they gonna give him the max. So let's not look for famous Richard for the next 5 to 7 years for sure. But I want to know what y'all think down below. Do you guys think that famous Richard should be put in jail for being caught with his fourth blick and being a felon, or do you think the courts is just being too hard on him right now? I want to know what y'all think down below. That's all the time I got for this topic. Please make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And y'all already know I'm gonna be back with some more reaction videos, some more news. I'm definitely gonna catch y'all on the next one. All right.